So I was babysitting one night with my girlfriend and wasn't expected to be home till, 11 or 12 o'clock, but the family I was babysitting for got home early. So my girlfriend and I decided this is a perfect opportunity. We hit the Pike. And we were, of course, it was loaded with servicemen and girls, and it was just a real fun place for young people. And we were going along down there, and we got to the Cyclone Racer. Carrol was her name. And we stood there, and there was this little sailor and a little Marine behind us, and they'd been behind us probably for, I don't know, half a block or so down there. And we knew they were back there, and they were cute. So we stopped in front of the Cyclone Racer and kind of laughing, well, do we want to go on or do we not want to go on? So they walked up behind us, so she and I went on in and got on the roller coaster, and they did too. And they got on in the seat behind us. And of course the whole time we're tee-heeing and giggling, and they're saying things to us, what you girls doing later and all that kind of stuff. And then the ride was over, and they leaned forward and they said, do you girls want to ride again? So we said, sure. So they paid our way. And we rode it. We had never exchanged names. I didn't know his name or anything like that. So when we got off the Cyclone Racer, I saw it was time I better be getting home. So she and I took off for the house. My mother lived up on Ocean Boulevard, West Ocean Boulevard, an apartment building there. And so they followed us. Well, when we get right up to the apartment where we lived, we still hadn't exchanged names or anything yet. So lo and behold, my mother and stepdad pull up in front of the apartment. And there we are, she and I and this sailor and this Marine. And I didn't know what to say. My mother wanted to know what was going on, and who's this, and I didn't even know his name, so I made up a story and said, oh, the Marine was a friend of a friend and just happened to see us and all that. Well, she didn't believe it and told me I better get upstairs. So I got upstairs. And then he came by a few days later, and we were up on the balcony, looking out the balcony, and here he come, and of course the giggles and the waves started. And that's how we met. And
just kind of started from there.
It was in December, just before Christmas of 1950. And on January the 20th of 1951, just a few weeks later, we eloped to Yuma and got married. And we've been married for, it'll be 49 years in January. Much to my mother's chagrin, his mother wouldn't give permission for him to get married. We did it.
No, they didn't want you getting married.
So that was it, that Cyclone Racer. Then after that, we rode that Cyclone Racer a lot of times.